Old school talk, R&B, and hip hop. WPMM online radio.
About to show y'all how to make noodles. Get you a couple packs of these, beef flavor, you know what I'm saying? Get you some water. Put them in like this, you know what I'm saying? I put the lids on mine, baby. Wait 3 minutes, bam! Noodles, my G.
Verse first before you
don't come at me. Sorry,
that was a logical train of thought that they had. It'd be like, how y'all doing? My name's Charles. They're not gonna answer you because we think you're talking to the universe right now.
I mean, I'm talking to the universe. I'm talking to you too. Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Antoine Silva in the building. Hey, G. Live in your city and live in your speakers. Hey yo, where boss at?
Look, man.
Ain't no boss in the building. It's weird.
Oh, leaving people on red head ass.
Oh, go to New Orleans without telling nobody head ass.
That's why they lost head ass. Oops, sorry, babe.
Damn, they could have told us something
because I knew we were gonna lose. I watched the first quarter and I cut it off.
Sir,
that's why I don't watch sports.
You don't watch sports?
Fuck no.
I thought you said something completely different.
I got better things to do with my time.
How's your day?
I'm tired.
Why are you tired?
Because I had a show randomly last night. They were like, if you want to come out and make some money, I was like,
money.
So we performed at the Sand Shaker last night.
The one on Pensacola Beach or Orange Beach?
Pensacola.
Fun.
Yeah.
Love.
Introductions in order? You good?
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn.
I was just like crazy.
Shit. I was like, y'all know who I am.
Y'all know who it be.
It's Rico Suave. You have to Suave, Puerto Rico in the house. Your baby mama undercover lover.
Yo, we got guests in the building today.
Do we?
Yes.
Couldn't see that.
Tell the people who you are.
It's your one and only Emily.
What's up, man? What's your name?
My name is Nigel. What's up, y'all?
Yeah. So, I just want to tell you that I feel like she came prepared this time.
Hold on. How many Wild Thornberry jokes do you get with that name?
It's crazy because in high school it was a lot. Like I get a lot in high school, but now people, I make sure I let people know as soon as I tell them my name, it's like Nigel with an M. I make sure everybody know that, so they can't say the joke. Then
Get it right, get it tight.
My name's been getting messed up, cut up all my life, so I'm used to it.
I got you.
I mean, so is yours, apparently.
That was funny than what my cousin said that one time.
You know how many times I've been called Francesco?
What? Francesca?
Francesco. Was it DeJesus?
Oh yeah, that was my favorite. And then like white boy, it was always fun to me.
Oh, wow. That's fair.
I think she came to poke fun at you today, bro.
That's cool.
You gaslighting today?
Am I?
Wow, that's gaslighting. 'Cause you're making me question myself. No, we're not going to do that.
It's not gaslighting. Nice try. That was more of a straw man because I answered a question with a question.
Jesus.
It's actually neither of those things.
Man, how y'all week going? That's what I really need to know. How's y'all week? We starting off slow today.
Shit. I was off only 2 days past 14. So we're going to T-Town after this.
Oh, you have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Taco Town?
Title Town. I don't know if we're going to be Title Town this coming up here, though. No titles this year.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
Jesus. What about you,
Oh,
man?
he did just say he doesn't watch sports, so.
It's where the university
Yeah,
is.
that's why he said T-Town. I'm like, Taco Town.
You want some tacos, man? You trying to tell me something?
I'm not going to say no to tacos.
No,
But are you going to say yes to tacos?
What?
Man, how your week going?
It's been pretty good, pretty good. Been working all week. Glad I get the weekends off. I got this new job. I get the weekends off, so just work on the weekdays.
Must be no.
It must be nice. Want to be like you, my boy. Jesus. So, y'all want to jump into it?
I just work here.
You just work
Pop your shit, twin.
Pop your. So
Did
I
you say talk your shit or pop your shit?
pop your shit.
Pause.
So I have a real dilemma. I have a real question for y'all. Recently this week, I've had to have a moment with myself and be like, these things actually do happen, and we should all be prepared for them. So I was in a moment this week where I had to go back on a lie that I told and be honest. Right? So I'm curious for everybody in the room. Have you ever had to go tell a significant other that you lied to them and then be honest with them about it? We'll go with you first since you laughed.
Okay, I can't even lie. I do it a lot. So, but it's not like super like
Jesus.
It's like white
crazy
lies.
stuff. Yeah, it's like because I'm just like I've always been a liar. I mean,
Damn, I wish I had known that before.
let me say it's always been easy for me to lie.
Hey, bro, get that man a hand because that man out here being honest with y'all today. What?
Or is he lying?
Oh Lord.
It's always been easy for me to lie. I can come up with a lie super fast. So sometimes I just be lying to her and I don't even be trying to, for real.
That should be pissing me
But
off.
it don't even be like serious stuff or nothing like that.
So we gonna get back to you, sir. What about you, Em?
I don't think I've never, if anything, I've never really, I don't think I've ever lied. No. So I've never had to go back and like turn around and be like, oh, by the way, I lied. If anything, I was more like, oh, I was hiding the truth. Oh, here it is. Lying is when you're like,
Wait.
I'm not trying to get philosophical again. I'm not trying
I'm about to say,
I swear. No, please let me finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, pause real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we have started with the gaslighting. We have
No,
started. It has begun.
No.
She's like, yeah,
She
I'm not
said-
lying, but I'm just not telling you the truth.
Thank you. She goes, I've never lied. First off, from the jump, right out of the gate with a solid lie. She was like, I've never lied. I might have not disclosed the truth,
Exactly.
but I ain't
didn't
lying.
say like it's not
That is wild.
like a lie would be like, oh yeah, I really like the food, and you really don't because you're telling the opposite. And what is it? So I know like lying is like when you just say the opposite of the truth. Instead, I'm just not going to make no comments about it because I'm not going to get put in that predicament of lying. I'm just not going to comment on it, so I can't be called a liar. But then that goes back to Drake and Jocks. Well, you ain't a truther.
That is literally the definition of lying.
You know what? Maybe. Okay. Well, you know what? For relationship's sake, I've never lied to you.
And
My sugars.
for real quick, Krista, I don't want to assume, are you joking and or trolling, or do you agree with this charlatan that omitting the truth and or not including it is the opposite of lying or different than lying in any capacity?
I think she's agreeing, bro, because there's 100 and then there.
So for instance, I just want to explain that, like, if somebody asks you a question and you don't tell the truth in any capacity, you're lying. If there's a trust, if there's an understood trust, even the concept of, like, psychologically, if you feel guilty or shame
I'm gonna tell the truth
for what you did,
I'm gonna let them know.
and you don't reveal why you feel guilt or shame, that in and of itself is also lying.
Okay. Yeah, I don't lie.
Oh, my head hurts.
Megalito, I pretty much know what you're gonna say, but go ahead, go off.
Like, so again, my whole thing is, I don't. Thank you. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
John, she got a poll for you too, so I mean, it's cool.
So my thing,
DVD.
my concept's pretty solid. It's been 100% the entire time, but I literally don't lie. Like, that's my thing. Like, not even white lies, which is why that's wild, because my whole concept of it is, like I said right before the show, is I say it to you guys all the time. One, time reveals all things. And I'm one of those people, like, you have people that are just phenomenal liars, right? Because the secret to a good lie is to tell the portion of the truth.
Yeah.
So it's you slightly tell the truth and make it believable. I don't know if you ever watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
When Arya is being taught how to lie by the many-faced God, they show her, like, what actual raw, real manipulation is, which is telling the truth, but you just don't tell certain things, or you say certain things that aren't there. I was like, yeah, that's lying. I'm a phenomenal liar. I had to be, especially growing up where I grew up. You lied or you died. It was one of the two. You know, you figured it out. But I learned by doing that you cannot lie forever. Like, it does not work. I watched people tell, like, God tier lies with evidence and support and witnesses and, like, all the stuff backing it up, and it comes out eventually. It will come out. You're gonna get buried with it, or you're gonna have to get to the point where you have to lie again, and then that lie, I promise you, is gonna be weaker than the last lie, and then you're gonna have to make up a lie to cover that lie. It ends up just burying you, right? Even white lies. And here's my concept. I mean,
we're gonna get back to you. I want you to know we're gonna get back to
No,
your
for
ass.
real.
Don't forget them comments today, because she gave you an answer.
Oh, I see. But my thing is, and you can wait. I'm talking.
John said I can lie forever.
No, you can't. He's lying. That in and of itself is a lie. My thing is, trust is paramount, right?
Yes.
And so, if you have the capacity and the ability to lie to me, period, even white lies, because in my opinion, small lies, white lies, are worse than big lies.
Yeah.
Because if you have the capacity and the ability to just lie about dumb shit, that means when something huge happens, I cannot trust you, period. So even the smallest simple lie, I know that, like, when, you know, you tell some grand lie, like cheating or something wild like that, or you get caught up in something, yeah, you're gonna lie. I know you are, because you lie about you didn't, who ate my snacks in the fridge? It wasn't me. I don't know. It must have fell out of the fridge and a rat got it. Like dumb shit like that.
What is it? Because I asked him, I said, before we came, I was like, call the hotel and let them know we're not going to be there till 10 o'clock. So I don't want, because we're supposed to be checking in at 3 and stuff. And so I get out of the shower and I go ask him, and I'm like, did you call the hotel? He said, yeah. I looked at him, I said, no, the fuck you didn't. I know you didn't call the hotel. He said, no, I didn't call the hotel. And I'm just like, why? You're playing the game. You can sit here and you can just call the hotel really quick. Why are you gonna lie about it?
Yeah.
It gets to the point where it's like I question her so much. She doesn't like to be questioned. But I'm not just gonna do everything that she says. So if she wants me to do something sometime and I don't feel like doing it, like I'll be sitting there doing something. I'll already
Playing the game.
Already be having I'll be sitting there doing something. I'm in my time. And she would ask me to do something, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah. Just so she can like because she doesn't like to hear I'll do it when I'm done with this. She wants me to stop what I'm doing. And
it'd be different if you were like in the midst of making $1 million. You're literally watching a story mode on Assassin's Creed. You can call the hotel really quick just so it can help us.
And also another thing about it was that she called the hotel yesterday.
It was the other day.
I got to do it today.
It was the other day, and I didn't call them and be like, "Hey, we're not going to be there at 3. We're going to be there at 10." I didn't. That's not what I called them for.
You're talking about calling for an early check-in?
A late check-in.
You don't have to do that.
Oh,
right?
not 3 a.m.
It was like 10 at night, but it's still 7 hours after actual check-in, and it's a crazy weekend in Tuscaloosa. It's Tennessee Alabama game.
Okay.
So I did not want to. I don't want to risk that.
Okay.
And then there's just
I'll
more white
give you
lies
that
than just that.
it's important as in it needs to be done today. But no, I'm not stopping what I'm doing in my moment to do something that could be done after when I'm finished.
Then say that. Don't lie about it.
Okay.
We can deal with that.
Good. That's cool. Communication. John, you're full of nonsense. Like,
He was the buffoonery today.
Malarkey. That's what it is. I picked the widest way to say nonsense. Malarkey.
So my question is for you, man. So hypothetically speaking to everybody on the panel, what happens if like you go out and you do something like real reckless? Like,
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Before we move on, I'd like to stay just to address Krista's comment. Again, Krista, I guess the point I'm trying to make is, and this is stuff on, especially to men. Men, please listen up. Please listen up. Please. I love y'all.
Men, not boys.
Because hoes be lying. I'm talking to all of y'all. If they don't tell you something, it's lying. If they omit the truth, don't tell the truth. Don't
Plead
talk
the
about it. Just plead the fifth. Don't talk like just you'd be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And they sit there like this. Guess what? Just take it for what it is. Because that's my biggest thing. It's like not saying anything, in my opinion, is worse than lying. Like if you omit the truth or try to disguise the truth, it's worse than lying straight to my face.
Yeah.
Because now you're not only now it's not just disrespect, right? A lie would just be disrespecting me and breaking trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're insulting me personally and my intelligence. Because now it's like, I already know. I'm one of those people that like, if I ask you a question,
You already know the answer.
I already know the damn answer.
Mhm.
I'm just waiting for the trust. I'm like, okay, we have a trust, we have a bond. Keep it there by telling the truth. It might be something crazy, and I might forgive it if you were just fucking honest.
So I have a question for you, Dan.
But no, Krista, I would crucify you for not saying anything worse than not telling the truth.
So
What is it? There was the disciples.
Oh yeah.
What's crazy? A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
Judas
Didn't-
was the liar and the betrayer, but he was blunt. The people who are actually on his side that just denied him completely and didn't say a word, they got worse fates than Judas did.
Big facts.
I wonder why that is.
So let me ask you something.
Just a concept. And I only said that reference because Krista's.
Yeah. So I have a question. If your significant other lied to you, right? But she comes back to you in a 24-hour period.
You already lied. Fuck off and die.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna let you finish, but
it's sort of like that, but it depends on what the lie is. I'm gonna finish the question.
So you come to
comes within 24 hours. I don't.
so you
Is it just 24 hours or is it?
it's like a 24-hour period or something like that. You come to her and you say, hey. Or you say, hey, I know that you're out here doing something and I can't prove it. And instead of her telling you the truth right now, she says, I don't know what you're fucking talking about, and walks off. Right? Comes back to you next day and say, hey, I was lying. I felt guilty. I need to tell you I was fooling around with Jim Bob.
You're done. You're done. So I'm one of those people that like cheating and lying are like the same thing to me.
Very much.
I consider them the same thing. So like now if you lie about, now I get that I could separate an intensity. Lying is lying, but the intensity of a lie. So it's like, does my hair look good today? And you're like, yeah. Now granted, I'd like to think I surround myself with people that I'm like, does my outfit look good? And they're like, that's trash. You need to change.
Please go home.
Like I would like to think that I surround myself with real friends, that are going to tell me when I got a booger hanging on my nose. Like, I hope that I surround myself with good people like that, right? Yes, that was, first off, that was a perfect scripture reference, just to get the point across. But cheating is, you're done. Like, and Boss is wild. He's one of those people that's like, you can come back from it. Not with me. So you cheat, I will bury you. There's no coming back from that at all. It's like, because why? Like, what excuse are you going to give me for why you did it other than you're a garbage human being and you made a garbage choice? It was an accident. Was it Eminem? What did you trip, fall, landed on his dick? Like, what can you say after cheating? You made a conscious choice to betray me in the worst way possible.
And then like how you even said like she ended up, she even said, I know it, but I can't prove it. Don't even lie in response to that. Cause like what we were just saying.
And you gaslighted.
Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. No, literally. Like at that point, as a female, if we're already asking you, we already know the fucking answer. Like, we're waiting to see if you're going to lie even more and make your hole even deeper. Like,
yeah, and also with her, she's very smart. So
you cannot trick the fuck out.
But she's also gullible too, so I can lie.
I might be gullible.
She's very gullible
because he be gaslighting.
So that word again.
What the hell? No, this is the first time I'm gonna eat you alive, bro. What do you mean? What kind of goofy shit was that you just said? People need to learn sometimes. Everybody's not perfect. You're right. People are not perfect. But guess what? Everyone knows that cheating is wrong. Unless you're in a poly situation or you're in an open situation where it's like trust and open communication where you guys have agreed and it's okay to do so. Other than that, everyone knows that like infidelity like is the worst cardinal thing you could do to somebody.
Infidelity,
right? You're asking. Cheating is like completely breaking your partner. It's not just disrespect. It's like someone gave you all of their most vulnerable parts. They opened up themselves in a way that they don't do most likely for anybody. And a lot of us have been through a lot of life already. So we've probably already done it. Right? We've probably already done it.
Bro, I wouldn't know about this.
And now I've opened up again to someone and they give you their most vulnerable, secure parts. And you just go, I threw it on the ground and just fucking throw the cake on the ground. Like, that's wild to me. You're breaking someone in the worst way possible. And you know you're doing it because you're making a conscious choice to do it. And that is wild to me. That's not learning. That's no.
Hey, John.
No, you don't get a bomb. Don't just be slinging bombs around. You know what? This is why you don't sit in that chair.
It's looking like Israel. And
this is why that's Boss's
chair. Sir, if you could,
don't be slinging bombs like that.
If you could sit in this chair, you can sit in this chair. You can have this chair. I don't want it.
There ain't no point for you. You don't get a point.
So my question now is
again, but if you like Swiss rolls, if you want chocolate or vanilla Swiss rolls or a cherry strawberry Swiss roll, have a conversation with your partner.
Hold on. Strawberry and what?
We have
he made an analogy about cheating and he's like,
I was like, those are called strawberry shortcake.
He's like, I'm with it. They have different flavored Swiss rolls.
Interesting.
It's magic.
No, that's so crazy.
You
I
don't
don't
like
know
you don't
that.
like you don't like different types of Swiss rolls?
No, there's Swiss rolls and there's strawberry shortcake rolls.
So,
But it's in the same shape.
but they're not
as
the
a Swiss
same.
roll.
Yeah, but it's different. So he likes the dough.
So is it like chocolate with strawberry?
No,
No,
fool.
it's,
No, stop. I just want to save you from saying something silly. She's technically right, but they're in the same shape as a Swiss roll.
Yes, but what I'm saying is
Go to the next question because I'm not about to go down this rabbit hole with y'all again.
Swiss roll's a brand.
yeah, he enjoys his, Debbie cakes, and he just likes his Swiss rolls, and maybe sometimes he want to go jump in this strawberry shortcake. I'm just saying.
I'm so fucking lost.
What do you mean?
Next question.
You ain't never wanted to go dive into something else?
He's again, I think the wiser you get and the more life look, the wiser you get, the
All
more
right,
you
bro.
learn, the more life experience you get, the more you travel, the more you see the world, the more you experience different cultures, the more you realize that people are fucking terrible. Like the human condition sucks. And like I don't mean to like roast the masses, but like tell me you're weak without telling me you're weak.
You don't enjoy Western?
No.
You don't enjoy
I
Western?
do.
Western society?
I enjoy Latina Swiss rolls. I enjoy
All right,
Indian
bruh.
Swiss
All
rolls.
right.
I enjoy all the Swiss roll. Pimping all over the world. I enjoy all of that.
Puerto Rican pecans.
But tell me you're weak without telling me you're weak. You can't resist the urge of some random chick, bro.
So y'all telling me y'all ain't never want y'all been with y'all partner and you just ain't never saw somebody you just like, damn.
No. Nobody said that.
I'm asking everybody because they over there quiet. I
Only
need them
time
to talk.
that's happened, especially it happened one time in front of her. We were at Beef O'Brady's. We were eating. We actually were her
Oh my
dad
God.
too. And it,
Oh
we
my
were her
God.
dad and her dad's girlfriend, and it was like, what did you say? It was like a.
I don't know. I saw a
It was
girl walk by with a fat ass.
It was a
A
big
fat-
like it was a big one.
and
Let me tell you.
my dad goes, "Damn, she got a load on her," or something like that.
And his head just said, shit.
And then I was like, man, I gotta turn. He said something, so I was like, I can turn around then.
And she killed you for it, didn't she?
No,
looked
but then
too.
even my dad's girlfriend also was commenting on it, and the bartender, everybody, and I was just like, "All right, bro." But that's just also me and my like
Hell, Crystal.
insecurities as
Stop.
well. No, yeah.
I don't believe that, man. I just don't.
Okay, here we go. Listen to what I'm telling you. It is okay to appreciate beauty,
Yeah,
right?
Respectfully.
you can.
It's okay
look,
when
but
a
don't
girl
touch.
walks by and you're like, wow, or especially if you have an open communication with your partner and you both appreciate,
Mhm.
right? And so, cool. It's okay to appreciate beauty and all that stuff and be like, man, the things I would do to that. You can think that all you want to, no problem. But it's the action.
So I can't be sitting here like,
The
Lord,
moment you take a conscious
George?
choice to step over there and have a conversation with that woman with that intention, you're now just being garbage, bro.
so I can't be like from the seat, just like, Lord have mercy, Jesus
No.
have mercy.
That's
No,
fine.
what is it? So we were
That's
watching
fine.
Euphoria.
But the moment you go,
Oh my god.
hey, bitch, let me get your number. That's
Yo,
just
no.
wild.
Shit.
I know you got it on you.
So listen, we were watching Euphoria.
You did not have to tell us.
Yeah, because this is a prime example. We're watching Euphoria, and it's a scene where Cassie's walking down the hallway, and Tiggle Bitties are out, and the gravity's moving with her as she walks down the hallway. And next thing you know, Michael goes, "God damn!" I looked at him. I said, "You did not have to like."
I swear it slipped out too. I didn't even do
He
that.
said, "I didn't say anything." What are you talking? Like as if he didn't even realize that he just spoke what he was thinking. It was.
I feel like y'all as women, like,
Look at John.
I feel like y'all be ready to kill us about the things that we come out our mouth with sometimes.
I mean, I was also thinking the same damn thing, but like, damn,
So if you thinking the same
you
damn
don't
thing.
gotta like sit there and like, I don't know. That's just me. I'm very insecure.
So you telling me Michael B. Walker?
it's my personal issues.
So you telling me Michael B. Walker been this motherfucker right now? You ain't finna say, Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna say
Go
Michael
ahead-
who?
Go ahead and lie.
I'm like, hello. No,
So I think this go back to a topic we've had before.
he's flabbergasted.
No, I just think that's wild. I was like, why did you have to insult him to appreciate Michael B.
Who's Michael B?
Oh, let's get into
There's more than just.
You see what I mean?
There's more
It's
than
the same
just titties when it comes to Michael B.
It's just yeah. I mean, it's cool, but like, wow, he's very attractive. Why did I have?
And
to
also,
get,
this is
why
him
did I
walking
have to get
in.
punched?
This
Why'd
is him
you punch me in the
walking
face?
in, not an actual T. You're right.
So
You're
we go
completely
back to
right.
the Usher conversation too.
Because it's the same thing with women. People they're like, I love black women, but and then you start talking about another race and then compare them.
Another
Or-
Game of
or
Thrones
you-
things.
Or you bust a shot at Hispanic women or black women or Native women. Like you bust a shot for no reason instead of just appreciating
overall.
what's over here. It's like, okay, this is beautiful. Why do you got to open up your mouth about this? That's wild. It's like I didn't need to get punched in the face for you to say someone was attractive. That was wild. That was wild of you.
I'm just thinking of so many times, and she does this thing when you tell her something, and it's just like she's not listening to you because she knows you're right.
So
I just said that y'all are right. Y'all
what
are
were-
right.
So I do have
Real quick, you were saying something before we got there.
I brain fart.
And that because you all over the place. You tried
It's
you tried to announce like 3 topics in like 3 seconds. I was like, damn,
I gotta write these things down.
see that.
Got some?
I was
I
just trying to
do.
remember what you were saying because
Well,
you got
until
off
y'all
topic.
figure that out, John, I did a poll.
Oh Lord. I told you she was coming for you.
So I hope you're listening nice, loud, and clear on I-10.
John, she on your neck.
I did a poll on Instagram and I said I have to settle a debate. Which is your go-to ramen flavor? Chicken, beef, and I had to throw shrimp in there because folks weird. So, because we were talking about this last time, I said, "Why you gotta be beef in this video?" Because I've never seen people actually be like, actually grabbing the beef option. It's always been chicken. I've always only seen like folks buy the chicken. It's so rare that I see people buy the beef.
No.
So out of 56, or not 56, I don't know how many votes. 16 voted chicken, 8 voted beef, and then 1 person voted shrimp. I don't know why they voted shrimp,
Okay,
but
real quick.
go ahead.
That was how many? Give me that number one more time.
16 chicken.
John,
No. Total.
It's 25, I believe.
How many total?
9 plus 16 is
8, 9, 16, 25. Yeah.
Okay, so 25 of your confused followers, 16 of them chose chicken. Just statistics. Beef is the most picked option commercially overall, period, for years.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And even in Japan, like beef ramen or pork ramen are the 2 most chosen over chicken.
Interesting.
Beef katsu, all that stuff. Like chicken is like the
You said where?
Chicken is considered cheap. It's considered poor, so it's the cheaper option. So yeah, a lot of people might eat it, but it's only because it's the cheaper option.
But we're talking ramen. Chicken ramen and beef ramen's the same price.
You're miss.
Oh,
That went culturally over
But
your
no,
head.
because we're looking too deep into it.
No,
We're
no.
just talking ramen.
I'm saying there is no such thing as too deep. It's when people are given a choice everywhere. So like ramen is everywhere. Ramen doesn't come from here. So go to where ramen is predominant in
Yeah.
I
Japan.
understand that.
Its
Yes.
most pick options are beef and pork.
Yes.
Chicken is the option.
Correct.
So when you have stupid Americans who are like cheap chicken or on welfare, like of
I
course
completely understand
most people
that.
are gonna pick as far as like what they know.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you give people another option, for instance, the newer flavors that have come out, or if you give them an actual ramen like Shin Ramen, go to which is the most racist section in all of every grocery store, the
Give me beef, give me
ethnic
pork.
aisle, they call it. I think it is.
Wait a minute. What?
They call it the ethnic. I'm dead serious, bro.
Does
You look.
it come with
It's got the Spanish section. It's got the Asian section, and then it's got like Greek kosher stuff. It's wild. I think it's
Hey,
the
yo.
most racist aisle on the
Hey
planet,
yo, John, it got ham hocks on that aisle too.
bruh.
Man, that'd be crazy.
I completely understand everything that
But
you're
if you
saying.
give them a real ramen, they'll pick a better flavor
I'm not
over chicken.
like it's not Jeff Dunham meat, like none of that. I'm specifically just talking about instant ramen.
Yeah, but even instant ramen chicken is it's less preferred than
Well, I'm wrong then.
beef and
It was just something I was trying to be.
no,
fair
well,
with
beef,
John.
beef
Get
and
it,
pork.
beef.
And there used to be a pork option. Then there also used to be a really racist option, but it was the best option. And it was Oriental flavor, which I think they've changed to something else now.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was the light blue packet,
Yeah.
best flavor. Period.
So did you teach her how to put hot sauce in the noodles? Or?
Y'all don't want to know how I make my noodles.
Please. 'Cause
It
the last
sounds like I don't.
Because the
'Cause
last
it's-
white woman that came up here talking about noodles, it was bad.
So
What did she
hold
do?
before
Hold on.
you-
What did she do?
No.
Before you say something, just don't embarrass yourself. Just don't.
I'm not
He
gonna
said,
comment
embarrass
on
you.
it.
Now, let me tell you something. Hold up. Hell no. What we not gonna do is that. What he said is don't embarrass yourself. What he really meant was don't embarrass us.
No,
The
he
last
goes,
girl that was on the show, first off, is your sentence starts with, "I microwave my noodles." Just don't tell your story. 2,
it
when-
has a microwave
when-
option.
when
for a
she
reason.
tried again,
Don't you? No.
just
no.
because the option
No.
is there
No. What she
doesn't
said.
mean you should do it. Hold on. She made that case, and when we were like, that's a little whack, because there's a better option for your ramen. She tried to defend herself by making it worse
made it so much
and
worse.
saying she microwaves spaghetti noodles,
Oh no.
like puts it in the water
Oh no.
and lets the
You
heat
can't break your
come
noodles.
and like sticking up,
Yo,
heats
that's-
up, and then it cooks the same. She's like, it cooks the same way, and I'm like, yo. We were like, okay, cool. It was a slight judgment of like, cool, you microwave noodles.
She
Yo,
kept going.
You microwave noodles, peasant, no problem. It was like Apple versus iPhone or iPhone versus Samsung. That was what it was. And then it was like, you're cursed and you're never allowed on the show.
my favorite part.
Damn.
My favorite part of
I'm definitely not telling y'all how to make my noodles.
my
then.
favorite part.
Now
was
I need to know.
Nope.
My favorite part was when she said it.
I'll
She
lie.
said, "If you're gonna talk about making ramen in the microwave, we need to. Making spaghetti in the microwave, we need to bring ramen into the conversation." And I looked. I said, "You do know?" And John said, "Oh, shut your ass up."
Yeah, he was like, let her cook.
Let her cook.
Literally,
She cooked
watch her cook.
I
Like,
was like,
Man, she's the reason why they started making them microwavable
The
pasta
bacon,
packets.
the bacon. I said that. I literally brought
Oh
that
my
up.
God.
I was like, the microwave
I'm so
bacon
scared
rack.
to even try that shit.
I was
the
like,
bacon-
if you
oh, no.
microwave bacon, I am going
That's what that rack's
to
for?
assault you.
so I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, the little hanging rack.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be
In the
They-
microwave? I never knew what that was for because I'm like, why is there metal in the microwave? That's not allowed.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be honest. So back in the days, you could my
microwave bacon. I'll beat the shit out of you, bro.
Like-
Like, is it the microwave bacon or is it like you're doing like actual bacon?
You're doing actual bacon.
First
in the microwave.
off,
Crazy.
you said the most white American
Oh,
thing
yeah.
I've ever heard in my life.
Oh,
There's
oh my God.
there's microwave bacon that
Yes,
you
you
just
didn't know that?
yeah.
get out of my house.
You didn't know that?
This is why you can't eat at everybody's
never-
house.
He didn't have to live in the
can't
streets.
eat at everybody's house.
You can't. That's crazy.
Bro.
I mean, I don't use it, but I know people who
I
have
get
used
it's
it.
probably like pre-cooked.
Yeah.
Pre-cooked. You just microwave like the sausage
Yeah.
and stuff. That's
It's
That-
literally what McDonald's and when they're like, you
yeah,
want to,
yeah.
yeah.
But so yeah, she said
Still,
she
ugh.
she came up here and said her spaghetti was unmatched, and she don't put meat in her spaghetti. John was like, "What the meatballs at?"
Now, I used to be lazy not put meat in my spaghettis, but then me and Michael got together, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that to him. I know he wants meat in his no homo. he wants meat in his spaghetti. So I've always made meat with my spaghettis, but if I'm being lazy and I'm just trying to make something really, really fast, I'll still throw seasoning.
I'm
in
gonna
it.
need you to teach her a term. It's the hood word of the day. Dry snitching. I'm gonna need.
Because I just snitched on
I got-
myself.
No,
Or
no, not you.
Yeah, dry snitching. You're not snitching on yourself. You're snitching on somebody else.
who did I snitch on?
He was like, he likes meat in his
Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
balls.
I'm sorry. Well, no, because okay, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I'm cooking for other
I'm
folks, so I'm
messing.
going to make it how other folks eat it or how people prefer it. But when it was just me, myself, and I'm just being quick and like trying to make something like, blood pressure's low
Yeah.
and I'm trying to make something really quick.
You make the worst food for your blood pressure.
Right, it was just
Wow.
it was just- oh my god!
Why you like this today?
I'm just
Literally, did we
I'm
switch
messing with
roles?
No.
No, 'cause she-
What happened was I woke that nigga up and he was just like, I don't want to leave.
you. No,
And then he wouldn't answer.
What's the
That's
preferred
really
way of
what it was.
spaghetti?
so the real talk is,
I make
first
some
off,
good
the way
food.
we make spaghetti, the way Americans make spaghetti is not how you make spaghetti, like
yeah,
at all. But
because it's actually like bolognese and it's with sausage.
thank you. But you get a bomb for Swiss rolls. That's cool. I hate it here.
Would you like a bomb pepper?
No, I don't want it now. You sour worm eating fool.
Hey, look, my worm they did nothing to you. Mind- what the hell? What the hell is you doing?
Let me get some.
You trying to get?
The real thing is though, one,
Why are these out?
thank you. Right? It's like you can't get no. It's not fun anymore. I don't want it. I told
I
you.
thought you just
Was
spit
it?
out.
Is it as aggressive as he said?
I told you. My jaw locked up when I ate that damn worm.
I feel like
Pause.
this is
I got it. Ha ha ha. He ain't gonna get me.
There you go, sir. You earned that one.
Uh,
But your face.
I got. I said that whole string of words in one sentence. That was why did I say that? Anyways, the real question about spaghetti. Rule number one, men, if the first thing she cooks for you is spaghetti,
or
Oh,
Alfredo.
don't eat it.
Don't do it.
Don't no.
She trying to get your love.
She trying to that.
She doing that voodoo stuff.
Don't do that. Second option,
She basic.
real quick. The most elevated thing you could do to your meatballs. Do you put breadcrumbs in your meatballs?
This is a real. I need a real.
Oh, y'all are asking me. Well, I've never made meatballs, but yes, when you do make meatballs, you do put breadcrumbs in them.
Most people don't know that as well.
I like my cooking shows. I told y'all HGTV and Food Network.
Oh.
Me all day.
That was a mess. So
Smith, get out of here, alarm.
what?
Oh, my alarm is going on.
You was gonna be late. Then. You was gonna be super late. So before we get up out of here, I was thinking about doing a new segment, but John, like Boss ain't here to like help me with it, so I just kind of gotta throw it out there and see what happens. So I just want to hear about one of everybody's drunk stories.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Drunk story.
Drunk stories.
Nope.
What you mean?
Because
What
those,
about those?
you know, like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
What did you just say? You don't lie?
I don't got none of them.
Did he just say you don't lie?
But what he said before that to make him lying.
He said he ain't got no drunk stories.
Yeah, I thought you don't lie. How do you not have drunk stories?
Huh?
I got too many.
Let's start with you then, man.
Too many.
This is gonna take us out anyway, so give me a go ahead. Give me something.
1831. He said, "Let me lock in."
Because it's
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right. I got you.
I gotta think, man, because should I tell the one where I got arrested? Or should I tell them?
I mean, they're gonna want to know that now,
I'm
but that
curious
one's
now.
not even that
Please tell
major.
me.
Is that the same night as 1831?
No.
No, that one was. I don't know.
All right, so yeah,
This man's an alcoholic.
I'll just tell that one. I'm not alcoholic. I just like to drink. But all right, so me and my homeboys, I probably say what? I probably just turned 19 or 20. I probably just turned 19. And I had a fake ID. And me and my homeboys, we had met this group of girls on the campus at the University of Alabama. So we were always we hung out with them for like one night and they were cool. So they just started inviting us everywhere they went. So we went in Tuscaloosa, there's the main strip of bars where the college is, and then there's downtown Tuscaloosa where like all the older people go. And they always pregame before they go out. And then, yeah, I had drank before that, but I ain't never like blackout. I ain't never been blackout, nothing like that. I never been like super wasted.
Before this?
Yeah, this is before this. Yeah, I always like drank, but I never got like wasted.
Interesting.
So,
She be throwing jabs, bro.
so they made it a goal for me to get wasted and like get blackout drunk. But that was like, and that was the first time we ever went to that bar, and that was the last time I ever went to that bar because
Which bar?
1831. I'm actually not allowed to go back there.
Well,
So
would not
we
want-
were just drinking, going crazy, and there was this older dude. He came up. He said, "Y'all seem like a cool group of kids." He said, "Whatever y'all want." He said, "Put it on my tab." He said, "Get them whatever they want." So we were just drinking off this dude's tab the whole night. I got so drunk, and then we were just up there just talking and chilling and stuff. I just black out, and then when I come back to my senses, I'm in the back of the car, laid down like this. And then I got just throw up all over my arm and stuff. And apparently I was just standing at the bar trying to get another drink, and I just threw up all over the bar. It was like projectile. And it was good. I threw up the whole way out of the bar, so it was everywhere. My first time ever blacking out. It was pretty bad.
Not the night you got arrested.
Not the night I got arrested.
I'm tired of this man.
First off, what's up with the code names?
I don't know what he was talking about.
That was the bar.
That's the name of the bar. It's
Oh.
1831. Like, because it's on the
Oh.
1830. Like, that's the address. There's 1225, and then there's 1831.
7. Oh, like
Uh-huh.
this.
They're on somebody else's time and be obliterated. No, that was. Mm-mm.
Come on, M.
I wasn't even there that night. Oh, me? I mean, shit.
Told him about a couple weeks ago.
Stop. No. Fuck off.
Is it what I think it is?
No, we're not talking about that night. I wasn't talking about the night when I had everybody over. Me and you had just started dating. I had everybody over, and I guess I was taking actual shots of moonshine. I wasn't sipping it like how you're supposed to. And I gotta show you all the picture. I had bruises all over my knees. I woke up like naked in my bed. He said I was FaceTiming him, and because I remember I was trying to call you and FaceTime you because you were working out of town, and I was like crying, like, "Where's Nigel? Oh my god, I love you so much!" And like we just started dating, and I was just, it was
like 12 in the morning, and I gotta wake up.
And then my phone
I gotta wake up
died,
at 5 in the
and he
morning
was
to go to work.
stressed. And then like my mom was like this was probably the scariest I've ever gotten wasted, because I could have literally like died in my sleep. Like I woke up to like throw up and everything. We thought I could have died in my sleep. And then hold on, I gotta tell you when. Oh, not the blue mother. That's your favorite, blue motherfuckers. But then it took me like 72 hours to recover. But the bruises, it was crazy. Like I was falling in the tub and shit. I said, why am I naked? And I'm texting my friends. They're like, we made sure the door was locked. I don't know. You weren't naked when we left. I'm like, I don't blame y'all I wouldn't want y'all to see me naked anyways. Like it was crazy. It was the scariest because I actually like could have died in my sleep when I throw up. It was so scary. No. But there's many more drunk stories, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Always.
I'm pretty sure me and you got a couple.
All right.
Condo.
Because you looking over here at me. I got. Think about it. I got 2. Well, I already told one.
Go on.
I already told one. I'll tell you the first time I got blackout drunk. The first time I like threw up and stuff. Like crazy drunk. Because one,
I'm gonna be honest.
everyone who knows me,
that's terrifying.
that doesn't happen.
That's terrible, bro. I watched this. This man has physically driven me home after like I watched him take 15 to 20 shots, and I trusted him to get me home safe. I think the worst night.
I'm gonna drive stick shift.
Yeah,
like
he
there's
drives
no.
I think the worst night is he was half tipsy and like that was raining, so like that
It
don't
was
even
a
count.
storm. It was like
Yeah, that don't
yeah,
even
it was
count.
dumb.
But
But
yeah, go him.
what's crazy is, and I used to drive like behind Whiting Field to Milton for like 45, 50 minutes
That away.
drive every time I went out through 3 of the worst. No, sorry. Through city, that's crazy. Through city police, Pensacola City Police, Escambia County Police, Milton City, Santa Rosa County, through 4 different police districts, never once. And I've been pulled over. I've been pulled over blackout drunk. No, fun fact, I'm a dancer, like B-boy, like spit on my head type of shit.
Yeah.
Used to be sponsored by Red Bull, so I'm good. It's muscle memory, right? We literally got pulled over. I'm blackout drunk, completely gone. He did the follow the eye test. He was like, man, I can't really tell. I'm like, because I got it like that. And he goes, well, we'll do a sobriety test. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I get out and I was just like, I got you one better. I was like, if I was drunk, I was like, don't shoot me. If I was drunk, could I do this? And I started doing swipes, which is like this crazy, like I'm on my hands throwing myself over type move. It's wild. I'll pull up a video in a moment to show you because it's hilarious. But he goes, that's a good damn point. He's like, you have a good night. I was like, huh. Got my car, drove off. But the drunk story was the first time I ever threw up because I don't ever get hungover. My grandfather's the same way. Like he drinks. He drinks all day. And I think there's just a tolerance or something. I don't know. Or our livers don't work because we're probably dying. Who knows?
Yeah.
I used to go to South America every summer with an ex. And because she had dual citizenship. She was Mexican. Father's like fucking Dutch. It was wild. And like Dutch. Like the grandmother was like, has the little clog boots in the house and stuff and little gnomes and stuff all over the house. Yeah. Dutch, right? Her mom, however, is Mexican and Belizean, right? And so during the summer, we would go to Belize and then cross over to like Mexico and stuff, mess around. But Belize is a very interesting place, right? One, they don't extradite, so they're on some hood shit, right? They don't cooperate with any government. 2, your money doubles. So you go over there, $1,000, you got 2 G's, right?
Okay.
Not to mention it's a lot cheaper, especially if you're not dumb. Like you don't go to like a super busy tour, like Belize City to tourist spots like Cancun. You're going to get robbed. But your money doubles. They don't give a shit. And they're hood as hell, right? I grew up in the hood. So I'm very used to it. I'm used to the ghetto. I'm used to wild stuff happening. People shooting up in the air and, crackheads driving by, walking by with knives, yelling stuff. I'm used to it. She, however, was not. Grew up in like Avalon, Milton, white dad, flies planes, super privileged. None of that. We go to Belize. I'm hanging out with the friends and we're drinking this beer, but they're mixing it. It's like a beer cocktail. So the way it is they have a beer over there that's like extremely strong. It's called Belly King. It's like a Belizean staple. It's a strong ass stout like Guinness beer, but it's like very strong. And then they're mixing it with liquor. And so, but the way they're doing it, you can't really tell. And so it's a cultural thing. If you get offered a drink, you can't really turn it down. It's like, it's super disrespectful. That's words. Yeah. So I'm over here drinking. Cool. I'm drinking more than them because I'm trying to like machismo, stupid ass stuff, right? I'm like, I'm going to outdo these guys.
Like peacocking.
Yeah. It worked. But I didn't know when to stop because I was like 20. I didn't know when to stop. And so I've had about 4 or 5 of these things, and they're like, this guy's nuts. This guy's crazy because these things are super strong. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I ordered like fried rice with ketchup on it because ketchup in another country is not ketchup here. It didn't make any sense. I was confused. Eating shit and shrimp, chicken. So I'm eating liquor, stout Guinness beer. Ugh. I am fucked up.
That's utterly disgusting.
And the first time in my life, I looked at the girl I was with, and I was like, whenever you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Right? So these guys are like, this guy's wild. And she was dope on this back. She like made it like she was wanting to leave. And so they were like, oh, this guy's God, bro. Like, he's awesome. You got to come back tomorrow. We're all going to hang out. I'm like, absolutely. We're walking back. I'm stumbling. Crazy Belizean crackhead dude, right? Just like our crackheads. Drives by on his bike with a machete.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, just
What in the Montclair?
tapping the machete on the bike handles, right?
Sounds like some purge shit.
It's just what it sounded like. It was a dark street in the middle of the like one street light. It looks like the middle of nowhere, Africa.
Hash slinging
Like, it's wild.
slasher.
Heels have eyes.
It's not even that. It's like you're on a dark street with
And
one
y'all
light in Miami.
voluntarily were in this location.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he rolls by.
Yeah.
He rolls by, and she's freaking out. Her friend's freaking out, and they're like, "Oh my God,
Jesus is probably
just don't
freaking
say nothing. Like, these guys are crazy. Like, because there's a lot of, it's like for instance, our bus got stopped by the cartels, and I had to pretend I was like, fuck America. I don't even like America, you know?
out. What's America?
Exactly.
What's America?
And luckily I'm
Huh?
Puerto Rican, so I had a Puerto Rican t-shirt on, and they were like, I was like, Daddy Yankee, and they were like, oh, and they let me go. But crazy shit, right? So he goes by, comes back around. They were like, don't say anything to him. I was like, I'm from the hood. Fuck y'all. I ain't scared of no crackhead. Crackhead here is the same as crack here in Africa. I don't care. They're crackheads. He rolls by, and I could tell he's high as shit, slapping his machete on the thing. And he looks at me, points the machete,
Mm-mm.
and he starts cussing out the Belizean police, like the local police, because they're corrupt as fuck. Like, they'll stop you, pay them off with money, crazy stuff. He starts cussing the police out, and I was just like, I'm too drunk for this. I can't like behave in a way that like I know how to behave here. And so I go, fuck the police. I'm yelling. I'm super mad. I was like, I'm from America. We get our asses beat for no reason. And I'm yelling all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm agreeing with him. And he's just like, you're a brother. Like, cut his hand, dapped me up, gave me a hug, and was like, if you're ever in Belize City or ever here, he's like, my people got you. And come to find out, he wasn't a crackhead. He was literally like a gang affiliated, like, leader dude who was just chilling, riding the bike, looking for people to mess with. But because I just went off in a drunken stupor talking about fuck the police, he let me go. I stumble up the stairs home. I somehow make it into a hammock about this high off the ground. If you've never been in a hammock, it's hard to do that shit sober. I made it into the hammock, and I passed out. All I remember is waking up at 1 p.m.
Blood on your hand.
with blood on my hand, right? I'm hugging the toilet. I'm literally like, "Ugh."
Dry heaving.
All the fried rice and chicken and shrimp that I thought was a good idea. And I'm like, "Ugh." And I'd never thrown up in my life like that. And I haven't since, actually. I'm just like, "Ugh." And all I get tapped on the shoulder, and they're like, hey, there's people outside to see you. And I'm like, I'm not from here. Who's here? I thought it was the cops. I thought it was something wild. It was the entire gang. Like the little local group. There was like 8 people outside the building wanting me to go drink with them.
Hey, y'all, I can't do it.
Did you add them on Facebook?
Worse, they didn't even have Facebook.
Y'all, I can't do it. I gotta go.
It was the worst drunken experience. It was the best drunken experience
Most
of
questionable.
my life. And I drank with them all day.
Wait, after throwing up?
Yes.
Oh.
You're a brave.
I drank with them all day, and I took 2 days of my vacation were gone.
Welcome back.
Because after that, I just had to sit there. I had to sit there for 2 days and not move, because that's how messed up I was after 2 days of that nonsense. And that's the drunkest I've ever been, wildest drunk story I've ever had. Other than getting drunk with the gorilla and snorting pre-workout off tables and stuff. Like, that was
All right. That sounds like a SpongeBob episode to me.
So,
a sponge.
I think we've come to it.
That is the.
What SpongeBob are you watching that they're snorting stuff off the table?
I mean, it was the gorilla part.
Oh,
It was really the gorilla part.
Jesus.
OMG.
I want to know this story about these blue motherfuckers. That's what I want to know.
I want to know him too, and he got to tell us this Tuesday.
They're amazing.
He got.
You
to
never
tell
had
me.
a blue motherfucker. You need to go. You
I'm
I've-
99%
I have
positive that a
I've
blue
had one.
motherfucker and a AMF Adios motherfucker are the same exact drinks, just with blue carousel. I'm 99% positive.
What's
they're the same
crazy is I
drinks.
drink Long Island's on a regular basis. So like when people are like, "Oh, it's a blue motherfucker," and I was like, "Cool, what's in it?" And I was like, "That's a Long Island with blue shit in it."
Exactly.
Jesus, and is
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a couple stories, but I don't know which ones to go on.
yeah. What's yours? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, you're sitting here about to try and end this show.
I was
for-
showing
know.
What-
I
what-
showed- was finna get-
Dusty ass.
I
Like, we don't
showed-
see
I'm
you.
We
beyond-
were in
I
here
was
last week for 2 hours. It's been a one.
I was gonna say I was gonna get the hell up out of here.
You trying to run?
We need a drunk story.
We got
I just told you a drunk essay.
yeah, that was an essay, bro.
That
Like,
was,
and I know you got more. That's why I'm looking at you crazy.
Exactly.
was-
We got that one out the way, so next time it's gonna be on.
Because when I get asked a question about what's a drunk story, I'm gonna tell you a drunk story. I'm not gonna be like this one time at band camp. I shoved
Puerto Rico told a long
a
story.
beer bong up my butthole and got drunk through my butt. Like
What?
that's a very.
Pause.
I'm just saying. People say stuff like that.
people do stuff like that.
So I'm either going to tell the one about the wine, or I'm going to tell the one about my 21st.
The wine.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
What?
Which one you want to hear? Wine or my 21st? My 21st was fucking nuts.
Well,
Or since you mentioned it earlier, there is one in particular from the condo.
I don't even remember the condo days. I was
Bro,
so fucked up.
I
then.
was so fucked up.
I
don't remember.
was at Bussie's when I started.
So what you want to?
Why you at Bussie's?
Bucky's.
Oh, is that what that says?
Jesus.
Are you being for real?
Oh, look.
Okay.
I'll do my 21st. Fuck it. So I worked at Circle K on the beach at the time, and my friends came up there and was just like, "Hey man, you know, it's your 21st. We're gonna turn up." It was like, "What you want?" Mind you, I know alcohol, but like I was at that time, I was just accustomed to like Patron, Amsterdam, shitty liquor, right?
Culturally profound alcohol.
Yeah, go to hell. So I was told I was guaranteed one beer that was dark, and then one bottle that of my choosing from a homeboy, and then the other homeboy was just like, "I'm going to buy you something that's going to riggedy wreck you," and I was like, "Cool." So I get off work, they come pick me up. We go to Cabanas.
Oh God.
We go to Cabanas to pick up the liquor. Now, they turn it up, so I walk
Oh,
I
hold
walk
on,
in.
hold on. You went to Cabanas
to get liquor.
to buy the liquor.
No. I went inside to see Row too.
It's not the same. Okay.
I
I was ready for this story to be like, you started with like, we was at Cabanas. I was like, you drinking at Cabanas, you're gonna die.
So what happened was
The fact that you're not dead is a different story.
that's crazy. You're right.
But no,
Because
you
when
left.
I walked,
you just went in there and said, "Hey,
when I
get out
got
of here."
from Circle K to Cabanas,
Yeah.
it was like, "Hey, your homeboy Ro worked here." I didn't know Ro worked at Cabanas at the time because I didn't go to Cabanas. I hadn't even went to Seville yet.
You
I was
were
a Glow Rage shop.
You were a good noodle
I was going to Glow Rages. That's what I was
because
doing.
us hoodlums was on tables.
Yeah, facts. And
We
I
were
found
like,
out-
and I'm so high, get your swing on. And we were just out in Cabanas being the worst
Children.
scourge of the world. That's what we was. Cabanas was crazy.
it was nuts. So I fucked around. And I walked into Cabanas because they was like, "Hey man, going to Cabanas first. We'll get you." Now, mind you, I've already drank at Captain Fun's, and I've already drank at the dock before I left. I walk into Cabanas, and Rose says, "Michael, it's your birthday, man."
Nope.
Here's Rumple. I had never, like, I had been introduced to it
I love it.
that whole week,
I love it.
but Ro was the first one
I
to.
love it.
On record, Ro was the first one to hand me my Rumple shot.
Yeah.
I said, "This tastes great." Idiot. I
So,
went next door to
Real
the
quick,
bar.
my eyes see a black man, but my ears hear a white college frat boy. You just say you love Rumple?
I love Rumple.
Get the
I'm a
fuck-
Grand
y'all
Marnier
are
Rumple type dude.
crazy.
So
I'm cool with Grand Marnier as like a mixer, but like Rumple, y'all just drinking Listerine out here.
I got to have that minty fresh, right? So I walk into the bar after having that shot with Ro, not knowing how strong Rumple is at the gate.
Yeah.
So I walk my goofy ass over there, not knowing that you got to shake this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So my homeboy says, "You want that Rumple?" I said, "Yeah." He buys me the biggest bottle of Rumple. And then my other homeboy went to Winn-Dixie, and at the time Winn-Dixie had a buy 4 get 2 free, right? So I fucked around and we got to the house. We went. My house was in Montclair. It was a trap house. That's what we called it forever, right? Block lined up with cars. We turned. Ain't nobody on this side or this side of me. I'm drinking like natural, like normal, you know, hanging out because we had been drinking before, but like I said, it was cheap shit.
Yeah.
I fucked around and they gave me that bottle of Rumple by myself. I had a bottle of VSOP Hennessy as a gift. Buddha, if you're listening,
Now you
I'm so
speak my
sorry.
language.
I'm so sorry. Buddha bought me this bottle of VSOP Hennessy and it had 2 cups. And when I tell you they gave me this, I got the photos too. They gave me this bottle of Rumple and I got wasted. Well, now I'm looking for more liquor because that's what you do when you're drunk.
Yeah.
I go and find the bottle in my room,
You
open it up.
mixed Rumple and VSOP Hennessy.
That's you,
First off, the disrespect to the Hennessy.
Oh, that Hennessy.
Second off,
So it gets worse.
continue because this
So I walk out.
sounds like death.
So I found the bottle. I bring it out, right? I walk all the way outside, and I had like a little barn thing that like we hung out in, and I shit you not, everybody's playing. They're playing music on my
A
speaker.
barn?
It's like a. I have to show it to you. It's like a little. It's how you get into the doors. It's like how you get into the doors of the house, but it's like a garage, but like a barn type garage. So we're all partying inside the garage or whatever, and the doors are open, and I walk outside and I scream, "Anything is possible!" And I open the bottle up, right, and I turn it up. Well, when I turn it up, the bottle's about that
like
big.
wasted.
I turned it up and I took about that much out of it. And then it went around. I was like, where's my bottle at? And I got it back and I killed the rest of it. So mind you, this is my 21st birthday. All of us are figgity fucked up. And when I say fucked up, I mean, I woke up the next morning in my bed, fully clothed. Didn't understand. Wasn't the clothes I went to bed in, but I was fully clothed. And there were 3 naked women sitting next to me.
Lies.
On my mama. On my mama. I look.
Where was this at?
This was at the trap house when I used to stay over there off Burlington Avenue. We called it the trap house. Anybody that knows me from that time frame,
Okay. I
it's
was
called.
like, elaborate.
It was the trap house. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into no more
Buying
dip.
crack?
I
in the house?
was doing some extra stuff back in the days. So I'm sitting there and I'm fully clothed. Everybody else in my house is somewhat naked. So I had a couch outside, I had a couch inside, I had 3 bedrooms, I had a bathroom and a kitchen. There are people on my kitchen floor with covers. There are people in my barn with covers. I have the video of Felipe and Parker in Felipe's car half naked with covers sleep. There are 3 women and Trey in my bed naked. I was like, what the fuck happened last night?
You a freaky little dude.
I was like, Mike went to sleep as fuck.
These niggas took me in the bathroom because I threw up on myself because I was so drunk.
Okay.
They washed my ass, put clothes back on me, put me in my bed, and then everybody got as drunk as I did and got naked.
Them some friends right there, my boy.
When I
They'll
tell
do
you,
just about anything.
when I tell you, God rest the dead, Tierra is the only one with a video of me in the bathroom naked. Her phone is gone forever. I'm so happy. Because, bro, when I tell you, I about died that next morning because they tried to feed me Waffle House that next morning. And I threw up in Waffle House on 29's bathroom for an hour and a half.
Damn.
Jesus. So, yeah.
If you ain't throwing up in a Waffle House bathroom, you didn't have a good night.
Yeah. So that was my 21st
I
birthday.
really had too much.
Yeah, I've
fun.
never thrown up in a Waffle House bathroom.
I've done it.
I will go home before I throw up in a Waffle House
I've
bathroom.
done it once, and that was it.
I'll go home before I use a Waffle House bathroom.
No, their bathrooms aren't that bad.
She
They
does-
keep up with that.
Pass.
Pass. All the
I don't even want to take the
crackheads,
chance.
all the crackheads up in there. Y'all game.
Too many crackheads
I'm
washing their booty
definitely-
holes in the sink.
I'm definitely
to go
not
in
gonna
there.
like touch the toilet seat and like thoroughly wash my hands for sure, but it's not like a mess or disgusting. The only thing I'd be worried about is like heroin residue being on something and it getting in my system. But that's me in any public bathroom. I used to hold my breath in public bathrooms. Like I can't.
Wait, back to your comment. I did join a fraternity my freshman year of college.
Did you really?
He's in a
The guys that stayed across from in my dorm, they were like come to this meeting with us. They said it's just an interest meeting, just if you want to see if you like it or not.
Yeah.
And they gave me a bid that night, so I was like, fuck it, why not?
So what's crazy is ever since I became the lead singer of this band now, all the band people are like still college kids. But these guys are older than me.
Yeah.
Like way older than me.
like mentally college kids or like
Yes.
actively
Like
enrolled.
they drink like college
Oh, okay,
children.
okay. My dad.
And what's crazy is they're like, you want a shot? I'm like, sure. And then they come back with Jaeger bombs and what's it?
Vegas bombs
Unfortunate
and
Sons.
shit.
They be drinking Rumpel and chilled Rumpel and just nonsense and car bombs.
That's his favorite.
And I'm like, yo, who are y'all? I was
Him
like,
and my dad.
y'all are at least 10 years older than me. How are you still drinking this stuff? Makes no sense. It's wild.
Ain't nothing wrong with Rumple, man.
Him,
There's a
Nigel,
lot
and my
wrong with
dad, they will bond over some fucking Rumpel. And so these are the two. Like I've never met somebody who can drink like 2 cases of beer in a day. Him and my dad can, but you give them 2 Rumpel shots, done on the floor.
I believe it.
Mm-mm.
Like
It's not true.
okay, not on the floor, but y'all are done. You know, 2 Rumpel shots, night's over.
I had one of these fools in my car, and I had an air freshener.
I don't know why, but I thought you were about to say air fryer. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't know why my mind thought that, but I heard that was the first
so
thing.
you need a snack. Are you hungry? It's just like air fryer.
My chips has a hole in the bottom of the bag.
It's his fault too.
But so I had one of these fools in my car, and my air freshener was like a cinnamon flavored or scented type mix.
Yeah.
And
All right.
the person was in my car, and they're like, why does it smell like Fireball in here? And I'm just like, all I could do was, you ever watch the Bee movie?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite gifts to use. And he's standing there, and that hoe's washing dishes, and she says some out of pocket stuff, and he goes, and he just turns all the way around and looks at her. Yeah. And I said, us non-alcoholics call that cinnamon. What are you talking about?
There's a video of like 2 girls in like Target or something, and they're smelling candles. She goes, it's Fireball scent, and they're like, yeah, it's called cinnamon. Like that shit is so funny.
That
to
is
me.
the most alcoholic out of pocket shit I've ever heard.
It'd be like that. So now instead of toothpaste or spearmint, it's Rumpel.
I'm sick of all y'all. Now, if they made a toothpaste out of Rumple, I promise y'all.
They don't have to make a toothpaste out of because that's toothpaste.
Shut up.
They
It's
made a
literally
liquor out of
toothpaste in a
toothpaste.
bottle.
Wake up in the
Anything.
morning, take a shot.
They
Yeah.
they
brush your
distilled.
teeth.
Literally, don't
I'm
gotta brush your teeth for a week
ready?
after
I'm
Rumpel.
convinced. You ever watch the Moonshine shows?
Uh-huh.
I'm convinced that's what they do. They take Listerine, which is the alcohol base, and then they distill it over toothpaste, and they put it in a still and drip it, and that's Rumpel.
All I'm saying is that Santa pissed
That's
in the
crazy.
cup. That's
Shit,
what happened.
what?
Santa pissed in the cup.
That's
Santa pissed. And
Makes-
if it was yellow, then yes.
that made it so much worse.
It is. That's what everybody says.
How does that make you feel?
I'm still gonna drink it.
I'm still gonna drink it. Like, what the fuck you thought that was gonna change something?
The like
It's like
you drinking the candy cane reindeer.
I've never even
You
had
can't-
it because I can't.
You drinking
What
a
do you
candy?
mean?
You drinking candy cane reindeer?
I've only
pee.
ever heard of nightmares.
candy cane reindeer pee. Like if a reindeer from Candyland pissed in a cup, that's Rumpel.
candy cane juice, candy cane flavored juice.
That's
I'm sick of
utterly
them.
disgusting.
So we are at that time of the show.
Yeah, it's time to get on the road.
Yeah, I've enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all have safe
On the
travels.
road again.
Just can't wait to
If
get on.
y'all
the
have anything villainous to say, anything kind-hearted to say to the people, any social medias y'all would like to give the people, go ahead and do that now.
All right. Go ahead and flip it back on us real quick then, because I'm about to be real extra. It's Tennessee Hate Week. No Jack Daniels allowed this week. All right. This weekend, Roll Tide. Fuck Tennessee. We're going to beat them tomorrow. All right.
I'm gonna be honest, that was aggressive as hell.
Exactly. You said that was an option, so I gave
Yes,
it.
yeah, it is. It is an option.
Real quick, the only thing that I do make fun of in sports
Are Alabama fans?
is the roll tide thing.
I'm sorry.
So
Roll Tide.
I've proven this point that as long as you say roll tide
Roll Tide.
in an aggressive outward way, you can say whatever the fuck you want before it,
Roll Tide.
and they will yell it.
Oh,
Right? I was in karaoke and I was messing around one day and I was a little drunk and I was like, okay, cool. Alabama fans about to get it because there was a bunch of them and they had karaoke started late because they was watching football games. I was mad. I was like, I'm tired of this mess. So y'all are already rambunctious and getting on my nerves.
at
So
Seville.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I said, I made like a little statement and I was like, roll tide. And they were like, roll tide. And they were yelling. And I was like, cool.
It's selective hearing.
I sunk it in there, right? And then I got out of pocket. I was like, if anybody's gonna fuck my sister, it's gonna be me. Roll Tide. And they were like, Roll Tide.
Did nobody catch it?
And I said some wild shit after that. And then they were like, and then somebody finally caught it and they were like, Roll Tide. Wait. And I was like, I got y'all. Y'all just be agreeing with everything.
OMG. It's really fun though. If you ever get the opportunity to go to the University of Alabama, he's from Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, whenever you want to get absolutely wasted, definitely come to the University.
He's like,
of Alabama.
Pensacola, that's all there is to do in Pensacola is just to drink. And I'm like, bitch, that's all you did in Tuscaloosa anyways. At least we have a beach to drink on.
I always tell people like I've been all over the world and it's like this is one of the places it's like if you want to be like country camping river stuff, 30 minutes that way is Blackwater, Milton, that type of stuff. You have the beach,
Mhm.
you have like city nightlife, like there's a lot of stuff to do here that's just like
the best of both
I haven't been
worlds.
to Boggs. That shit.
I'm not allowed to go to Boggs. I want to go.
fun
Why
fact,
you
by
not
the way.
allowed?
Everybody gives Alabama a bad rap for like being weird and stuff with cousins and sisters. And like Virginia and Tennessee exist.
Mhm.
I'm about to say I've lived in Alabama my whole life, and I've never met
Never-
anybody that's even considered doing
Remote.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say that, and then like if you ever go to Virginia and Tennessee, and then you actually see it, you're like,
No, literally.
this is wild.
And then also we call Pensacola, we call it like the Panhandle, LA, Lower Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's that. We're
I
gonna
highly
enjoy some
dislike
yellow
that
hammer. I'm so
acronym,
ready
Mama.
for a yellow hammer.
I
Making some
so
Jello shots
highly
tonight.
when I first heard that when I came here, because I'm from the West Coast, literally LA, like Compton.
Uh-huh.
And so when I came over here and I was like, I'm from LA, and I was like, word. I was like, I'm from LA. What's up? How y'all doing? They're like, I was like, you don't sound like you're from LA. They were like, what part of LA? And they're like,
I'm from LA.
and I was like, the first time I heard that was wild. They're like, yeah, LA. And I was like, what part? And they're like a lot. They said Andalusia.
That's
And
where my family's from.
Oh, okay. And I was just like, I don't know where that is. And they were like, it's like like an hour or so away from here, or whatever they said. And I was just like, what do you think LA stands for? And they're like, Lower Alabama. And I was like punching the air. I was so mad. Because when I first got here, my first experience was the most wild thing ever. Like I got here and my dad's mixed. So my dad's Puerto Rican, but he's like mixed.
Uh-huh.
My grandfather, mixed. My great grandfather is from Nigeria. They all married blonde hair, blue eyed white women for some reason, and you get whatever I am, right? So my mom's like brown hair, light features, very Spaniard, Italian.
Uh-huh.
We pull up in Milton, Florida.
Mm-mm.
So my dad's Air Force, so he's getting stationed in like he's special forces, so it's like Herbert, but they didn't want. He doesn't like living
Eglin.
in the area,
Mhm.
Eglin, and so it was like we're gonna live in Milton. I'm just gonna drive the back way to it. I was like, weird. We pull up next to, right outside of Milton High School, right by the Shell station, this red light, and this massive lifted truck covered in mud pulls up next to us. And so I'm ready for like, I'm ready for all of that. I was like, I was
Hey,
mentally
hold on,
prepared.
before you even finish, let me guess. Boosie.
Hold on. Hold on.
Kevin Gates.
Webby.
Giant. I'm talking about there's a flagpole with a massive rebel flag
Disgusting.
flying in the back of the truck.
Disgusting.
And I'm like, here we go. I'm waiting for like the most racist thing to come at my dad. I'm waiting for it. I'm like, I was ready for it. I was already say something. All I hear from the window, because I can't see it, because I'm like 10, is Lil Wayne.
Ah, dang.
Close. So it's Lil Wayne blasting out the damn truck. And I'm like, I'm immediately confused. And then I kind of like, I took off my seatbelt and I'm like, it's a black dude driving the damn truck. A black dude in a camo hat. I was like, what in the Uncle Ruckus Boondocks is happening right now? I was so confused.
I hate it here.
And my dad was exactly.
By here, I mean this road, actually.
My dad was like, welcome to Florida. I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Sir,
This is the most Florida shit I'd ever seen. And I was like, and I heard that everybody was racist down here. Clearly not. I'm confused.
No, oh my God. It's so. It's
I feel like they ended
disgusting.
racism because what the hell?
oh no.
Oh, no. Close this out, babe.
Got anything to say to people?
Bang shit, no lame shit, baby.
You say things that like it sounds good,
Big
but
titties, no
it's the
nipples.
way you say it. It has a.
She says it like she wants you to be like, hell yeah, right
Roll
after.
Tide.
Yeah, like right after.
There's a super sprinkle of caucasity on it. It's like you're just like Caucasian, and I'm like, like I want to support it, but it's like I don't.
I got some.
It's like we bumped into each other at Walmart, and you did the no teeth nod at me. Nope, that was too bad. You went urban with it.
No, you have to
No,
go.
no,
It's
no
this.
teeth.
The fact that you know how to do
She's
that
so
shit.
good at it. That was on cue. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
Do you also run across the street away from black people when they walk up?
First off,
Obviously
I walk
not.
across the street from black people. What are you talking about? I walk across the street from everybody.
You can't trust nobody, especially white people.
Thank you.
White kids in trench coats and
First
all.
of all,
Oh,
nope,
sorry.
we're not gonna do that in the show.
I'm about to say she's about to go crazy.
She was gonna go nuts.
My high school football coach used to always tell me, mind over matter. If you don't mind, the rest don't matter. That's probably about the only thing I got.
I like that.
Anybody got to do anything, and you feel like you physically can't do it? Just keep telling yourself in your head that you can. You eventually get it done. Mind over matter.
Rico,
Mm.
got anything to say to the people?
Cheating on a good person is like picking up a diamond and yeeting it away and picking up a rock.
That's not a rock. It's a boulder.
First of all, I know you. That's it.
I just-
Shade.
And y'all, look,
You ain't
and
shit.
to be honest, there's a lot of y'all out here with a pocket full of rocks. Just
More
saying.
than one. That's gonna weigh you down, buddy.
Jesus. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Antoine Silva in the building. Hey, gee, live in your city and live in your speakers. I've enjoyed everybody around. Our following has gone up tremendously. We got over 50 random ass followers.
She just keeps saying things in the whitest way, and it's taking me out every time she does it.
Girl.
Jeez Louise.
Whoa there, buckaroo.
Oh, hell no.
That's what we say all the time in
I'ma
the
be
house.
honest.
We'll be like, whoa, slow down now, bucko. Hey there, buddy.
I'm going to be honest. If y'all come on
That's
this show.
amazing.
Look, pal.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. If y'all come on this show Oh, thank God. Oh no, it is. Y'all come on this show on Halloween with the bullshit. I'm kicking everybody off.
Speaking of which,
Wait, it's Halloween. We have to have bullshit.
we're the band that plays Halloween night.
Oh, so you won't be here.
No,
My man got 2 jobs.
My guy.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We don't start till like 9, 10 o'clock.
Smoking dick.
Oh Jesus, I gotta go. No, don't you entertain her.
Just
Stop.
Stop.
Y'all know I appreciate everybody for showing up and showing out, participating in today. We missed Boss, even though we don't know where Boss is, because you know the show's episode today
I didn't
is
miss him at all.
Where's
Send out a
Boss?
silver alert.
Jesus. If I have to say
That's really
anything,
funny.
this week I've been told that I've been way too.
They call him Silver.
Yeah.
Silver alert.
That's crazy. This week I was told that I've been way too aggressive. I've been way too not kind to people, and I've been on the bullshit. I think that y'all forgot who this person was. I think y'all forgot that he is capable of all the chaos and the madness.
Wait, who said that? And about what? Your Snapchat that you posted about like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck y'all?
Well, tell
Yeah.
them to get their panties out of a wad. You
Yeah.
were just joking.
I wasn't
No, he
joking.
wasn't joking.
Well, then tell them to get their panty out of the
I
wad
wasn't
and to
joking.
either.
Let me make this very
You
simple.
can. I give you. I'm gonna
Go ahead.
like. It's like Excalibur. gonna pass it on to you. I'm gonna pass it on to you. This is my my go-to gaming insult.
Oh no.
This is what I say on the which PSA. If you're online gaming, Call of Duty, anything, Apex Legends, anything goes.
I'm taking
Right?
it.
If you get called the hard R, you just deal with it. You deal with
Them
it. If
kids savages.
I got called a sand hard R, and I was like,
That's
shit.
That's why I took your fucking head off.
I've been called the most wild things on the planet. It's gaming. You just get to deal with it. You ready? Tell them to eat a sack of baby dicks.
So
You're welcome.
to what he just said, anybody that felt offended, anybody that had a problem with it, anybody that's got a problem with what I'm finna say, you can all go to hell, because he's not going anywhere. I think y'all have taken this lightly. I'm not dealing with the disrespect anymore. It is over. Welcome back, player one. Y'all have a good night. That's how I motherfucking feel. It's Noodle Talk, baby. We in your speakers. What you gonna do about it?
Pro-
Not
Probably cry and bitch and complain that we were too mean. And Noodle Talk hurt my feelings. Noodle Talk was rude. Noodle Talk was mean.
you raggedy.
And instead, you ain't finna do nothing.
Nah, nothing.